Hi there, everyone, and welcome to the Locker Room on Must Watch TV. What we do here is basically talk about anything basketball. Now, the NBA Finals Game 1 has come and gone, and what we saw was the Golden State Warriors finding themselves down in the series after, of course, losing to the Toronto Raptors. Well, let's start off first with the atmosphere in Toronto. Heck, let's just look at the whole of Canada. The first time being in the NBA Finals, all the fans are pumped up, being a part of such an historic moment. Let's not forget as well, basketball actually originated from Canada. But anyway, I had my man T-Babs, who lives over there in Canada, to give us a hands-on hint of what the atmosphere was like before the game, and this is what he had to say.
Hey, this is Tunde Toba reaching you all the way from Canada. Tonight is the night we've all been waiting for. The Toronto Raptors will be taking on the Golden State Warriors. It's been 25 years in the making, trying to get into the NBA Finals, right from the era of Vince Carter and the likes of Chris Bosh, and also having to play LeBron James in the Eastern Conference in the last 4 seasons. But as we all know, LeBron is out of the Eastern Conference. Trade were made. We got Kawhi, and now we're in the NBA Finals. As I speak to you guys right now, Canadians are locked in, and we're hoping that the outcome of the game of this series would be in our favor. Currently, the Cineplex movie theaters have actually given out free tickets to Canadians to go watch the games on the big screen. I'm actually heading there right now to go catch a glimpse of the game, and hopefully after the game we'll catch up with you guys and we'll see if we can pull this off, hoping for a win.
Free tickets to watch the game on big screens. Yeah, they're really taking this really seriously down in Canada. And then moving on to the actual game itself, both teams came out the gates, like bats out of the bat cave, all running up and down, speed all over the place. I was wondering and asking myself, will they be able to keep this up? Probably going to burn out. But everybody was just trying to feel each other out, knock out those initial butterflies in their stomachs. The Raptors had the weight of, and the support of the whole country behind them, and they actually fed off that. It was very evident. And every bucket they scored, every turnover they caused was cheered by the crowd right there, as if, it was just like a game-winning play. Every time they did that at the start of the game. I personally think the Golden State Warriors were sloppy, the sloppy of both teams coming out, and that eventually reflected in the scoreline, them going down and chasing the game throughout. Longtime Golden State fan, Yemi Dade from Lagos, Nigeria, had this to say about the game.
Yeah, this is Yemi here. Nice fill-out game between Golden State Warriors and the Raptors. The Raptors are long, that's what I can say. They are long, stifling defense, but comfortable start for Curry. Second quarter saw DeMarcus Cousins and Klay Thompson and Quinn Cook. Good defensive effort from Golden State. They really kept the score close. Third quarter, slightly broken down defense by Golden State, or rather offense by Golden State. Kawhi Leonard he's tied down, and like I thought, Siakam is a difference maker, in this series. Also, you have to give Gasol some props from being close to Curry, But I think that's going to change with adjustments in game 2. Really, Curry can get Gasol into foul trouble very quickly, and I think he'll look to exploit more of that in game 2. Overall, I think it was a good fill-out game for the Golden State Warriors. I wasn't expecting them to take game 1, but game 2, they took the Raptors' best shots. Even though people are saying Kawhi Leonard, he didn't play outstanding, I felt that was his game, and I don't really see him doing more in game 2. So now you really need to shut down the others. Good job on Kawhi, but there's a mismatch with Siakam, and if he misses a few more shots or Gasol is not on the floor, then it's a different story. So looking forward to game 2.
Now, everyone talks about Golden State moving the ball better without Kevin Durant, who of course picked up the calf injury when they were playing the Houston Rockets. Now, I've had a similar injury, or I had rather, a similar injury during my balling days, and I knew instantly that he wasn't coming back real quick because that calf strain has a way of just keeping you out for a while. But anyway, I feel he's going to be back real soon. They have to reactivate him real soon. If they go down 2-0, so they have to reactivate him. But anyway, like we said, we're talking about the gameplay. Golden State had their normal ball movement, and Curry was outstanding offensively. But the defensive effort of the Toronto Raptors, who of course happen to be the best defensive team in the league, shown through the likes of Gasol, Lowry, Van Vliet, and Siakam, all doing great jobs. And even, Kawhi, who was injured, actually did a great job defensively. And even though he was slow offensively, but he just, found a way to get his points with free throws and, still impacted the game big time. Now, the double teams that the Toronto Raptors were able to put on Curry actually slowed them down a bit and kind of like put a spanner in the wheel of the Golden State offense, that we've used to seeing for the past 4 to 5 seasons. Well, Steve Kerr's a good enough coach, and I know he'll make adjustments for game 2. Siakam, on the other hand, that dude could not be stopped. Doing Africa proud, homie. For me, the most improved player this season. He just had his way offensively against the Warriors each and every time. And the Warriors, who of course, in addition to missing KD, had to play a half-fit Iguodala, who eventually limped off the court hurt towards the end. He said it's okay. Well, we'll see by game 2. But all in all, the Raptors showed they belonged in the finals with a game 1 performance. And while some overzealous fans of the Raptors have started calling it a possible sweep, well, from experience we all know that a 7-game playoff series cannot be judged from just one game. Golden State fan Nancy, who's based in the US, had this to say after the game.
If you ask me, the game against Golden State Warriors with Raptors is a very good game though. Good fight, but the game started sloppy, and at the end of the day, Raptors got the victory. But I still feel there's still more game to play. Golden State Warriors still have more to bring because everybody believes they are the reigning champions, and people think they know what Golden State can do. So I feel they play yesterday's game with a bit relaxed, reluctant to see what Raptors gonna bring up. But so far so good. I think they have known their loopholes, and it's gonna be alright. Well, to cut or to make long story short, definitely Golden State are winning the game. They are definitely winning the series. That I can bet my money into it.
Nancy, Golden State to win, huh? Okay, alright. Let's keep Village tone. Okay, alright. True criticisms. For me, I see Raptors in 6. The key component being if Kawhi remains fit enough to play throughout the series. I expect KD to be reactivated by game 3 or 4, but I don't expect his impact, to swing the pendulum in their favor. Just ask Boogie Cousins. Well, that's it for it, from this episode. I'll be back after game 2. Y'all stay cool. Hit that like and subscribe button, and of course leave a comment and get heard. I'm out.
11-21 for Leonard. On the drive, Green.